God's warning. 7. Types of people you must not help. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived an old man named Eli, known for his kindness and wisdom. His small wooden house, adorned with wildflowers, was a haven for travelers and villagers seeking guidance. Eli had a heart as vast as the sky, always ready to help anyone in need. But one stormy night, as thunder rumbled and rain lashed the earth, a strange event changed his perspective forever. Eli sat by his fireplace reading an ancient book of Proverbs when a blinding light filled the room. The air grew heavy, and a voice, deep and resonant, echoed through the walls. It was no ordinary voice. It felt like the voice of God himself, gentle yet commanding. "Eli," the voice said, "your heart is pure, but not all who seek your help deserve it. Beware, for there are 7 types of people you must not help, lest your kindness be squandered and your spirit diminished." Eli, trembling with awe, grabbed a quill and parchment, ready to write down the divine wisdom. The voice continued, revealing the 7 types of people to avoid, each lesson unfolding like a parable. 1. The ungrateful. The voice spoke of a merchant named Caleb, who once came to Eli, desperate for food and shelter during a harsh winter. Eli shared his last loaf of bread and gave Caleb his own blanket. But when spring arrived, Caleb left without a word of thanks, boasting to others about his own cunning in surviving the cold. "Do not help those who take without gratitude," the voice warned. "Their hearts are closed, and your kindness will only fuel their entitlement." Next, the voice told of Lila, a young woman who wept at Eli's door, claiming her family was starving. Moved by her tears, Eli gave her coins and grain. But later, he learned Lila had no family. She sold his gifts for profit at the market. "The deceiver uses lies to exploit your compassion," the voice said. "Help only those whose words align with truth." Eli's heart ached at the memory of Lila's false tears. He scribbled, "The deceiver's lies taint your generosity, turning your kindness into a tool for their gain." 3. The lazy. The voice then described Amos, a man who begged Eli for work but refused to lift a finger when given tasks. Eli spent days teaching him to farm, only for Amos to sleep under a tree while crops withered. "Do not help those who refuse to help themselves," the voice cautioned. "Laziness breeds dependence, and your aid will only deepen their sloth." Eli remembered Amos's excuses and wrote, "The lazy lean on your strength, but their idleness buries your efforts in vain." 4. The manipulator. Eli sighed, recalling Miriam's honeyed words. He penned, "The manipulator twists your kindness into chains, binding you to their schemes." 5. The envious. The voice spoke of Jonah, a neighbor who envied Eli's garden, lush with vegetables. Jonah asked for seeds, claiming he wished to grow his own. Eli shared generously, but Jonah, consumed by jealousy, poisoned Eli's crops to outshine him. "Do not help those whose hearts burn with envy," the voice warned. "They will destroy what you build to claim your light." Eli's hands trembled as he wrote, "The envious resent your blessings, and your help only fuels their malice." 6. The betrayer. The voice recounted the story of Saul, a friend Eli trusted deeply. When bandits attacked the village, Eli hid Saul in his cellar, risking his own safety. But Saul later revealed Eli's hiding spots to the bandits for a reward. "The betrayer repays kindness with treachery," the voice said. "Guard your heart against those who lack loyalty." Eli's eyes stung with tears as he wrote, "The betrayer turns your trust into a weapon, wounding you with your own generosity." 7. The destroyer. Finally, the voice spoke of Rachel, a woman who sought Eli's guidance to heal her broken spirit. Eli poured his wisdom into her, But Rachel used his teachings to sow discord, spreading lies to tear the village apart. "The destroyer thrives on chaos," the voice declared. "Do not help those who seek to harm others with what you give." Eli's heart grew heavy as he wrote, "The destroyer uses your gifts to shatter, leaving ruin where you sought to build." As the voice faded, the storm outside calmed and the light in the room dimmed. Eli sat in silence, his parchment filled with divine wisdom. From that day, he vowed to discern carefully before offering help. He continued to be kind, but his kindness was now tempered with wisdom, guided by the warning he received. Years later, Eli's village thrived, not because he helped everyone, but because he helped those who were worthy, those who appreciated, who were honest, who worked hard, who were sincere, content, loyal, and constructive. His legacy became a beacon, teaching others that true kindness requires discernment. Moral of the story: kindness is a gift, but it must be given wisely. Not all who ask for help deserve it, and God's warning reminds us to protect our hearts while uplifting those who will honor our efforts.